Well, good morning. I'm doing all right. Had a couple orders. Hope you guys are doing okay. Yet I don't drive to Irvine to do deliveries unless I'm working there. It's just too much travel time. But with the post office, I was sent an offer from Long Beach and delivering to Long Beach. I'm just happy I chose Irvine. You know, um, worried about the dogs. Plus, the neighborhoods are so condensed with no parking spots. So, but yeah, a couple days off. I've made my my food money and my gas money, so not having to touch my work money. I did read a comment talking about some of the businesses, and yeah, definitely a lot of those apartment complexes are a giant pain, especially the Spectrum apartment complexes. You, you need a fob to access the elevators, and it's a pain. And they're huge. So, like, there's an Elements. That place is huge. There's like 5 floors or 4 floors, and to walk around it's a long ways. It's no quick walk to the door. So yeah, having to deliver to the door and like the Elements is yeah. That's the reason why like around the post office, there's that rich gated community. So and up north there's a gated community too. Yeah, those are the people that are giving me like the 10 extra dollars. That's definitely wise when you get to know the area. Look at who you're delivering to, um, and then kind of pick and choose that way. Because you're right, you're not really going to get tipped well from a lot of those type places, and it's not going to be worth your time. So, but Irvine's pretty big, and it does have a lot of residentials, and you can make good money. I mean, um, Jeepers creepers, my stomach. The heck? As you can see here, I will show you my good deliveries, like this right here. 13 jumped up to 19, tipped me more. Yep, that Dorado is in a gated community up north a little bit. Definitely, I was quick, so they tipped more. They got the money, and it's convenient, and it's not too far of a drive. That's why that little section there is good, because you're quite far away from all those apartment complexes. However, Spectrum is nearby. Um, but yeah, you're right next to neighborhoods. And there are a lot of complexes there. However, the ones, it's not terrible. Those, like, geez. Yeah, like this one here. They were in a freaking pool. Now, I verified. Well, the address was right, but yet the pin was down the way a little bit. And I noticed that there are people in a pool. They were the ones that actually ordered it. So I did the right thing. But it verified that actually the pin on the app is correct. Yeah, it's not bad. They had good signs about the number of the building. And oftentimes, the number system will be the first number is the floor, and then the apartment number. Or the building number, the floor, and then the apartment number. That's often the way it is. So if you have like Rivington's 4,312, it'll be building 4,000, and it'll be the third floor and apartment 12. That's kind of the way it typically goes. Let me see. They tipped. Let's see. Let me see here. That guy didn't tip, and he took a pool. I guess they changed the name from Uber Pool to Uber Share. Oh man, I didn't look at it. I was on a filter. Like this $10 tip, 13 got raised $5. Huh? This was not in Irvine. This was in Lakewood. Huh? Chestnut Ave. Yep, a lot of poor. Yeah, I remember the Walmart orders. Used to be bank. Used to be so good. It would come up like $15, but then you'd get like 50. It didn't work that way. So yeah, that was a bum deal. But yeah, quick deliveries early in the morning to 7-Eleven. That was quick. The 7-Eleven orders aren't bad. I like Starbucks because they're always ready really fast. Wind chime. I think I got extra on that one. Yep. Got a couple dollars extra. That was a residential. Irvine does have some weird setups. Like, what the hell's that street? It's layered. Like, I will show you. So, yeah, that is like this one here, Egret. That's another gated community up north. And right from that strip, that little strip of restaurants, they close early, though. They're like closed at 9 o'clock. But yeah, the noodle place, the Sag, the Wagyu, it's all on that one little strip there with the Starbucks and Chipotle. They're like cheap. But these places usually yield pretty good deliveries. Got tip more. I already showed this. All right. Well, as a mailman, I drop pins where the cluster boxes are, because it's a pain in the ass. Like, where the hell's the cluster box? You know, as you can see, there's a lot of them. Like, you'll have a quarter of the street, you're delivering it to a cluster box. So as you can see, there's a lot of boxes that I go to. All right. Knollcrest. Spyglass. Tall Oak. Now you see Tall Oak is all this. But you can see here, all these houses are Tall Oak in this whole section here. So you can see that there's 3 deep, 4 deep, and that's all on that street, and it's all Tall Oak as it circles around. All that's Tall Oak. So then you have like these little lollipop sections that you enter, and that's a little bit of a pain in the ass. This street isn't really marked that well. Some streets are marked pretty good. They'll have like the street numbers. And then you have some situations where you can freaking have the wrong street, even though the apartment is facing the street it's right beside. Yeah, it's not the best setup. It's not my favorite delivery, but there's people with money here. These are good deliveries from this neighborhood, pretty much. This borders the rich neighborhood, which is Shady Canyon. Right here, this is where all the money people are. These are the people that own the Ferraris and the Lamborghinis. So, yeah, this whole area. But yeah, I typically want to stay away from this area. And of course, these are your apartment complexes coming up here. And the college area. Because the college kids aren't going to tip. And those apartment buildings for the colleges are a pain. So yeah, definitely I would suggest staying away from those orders. Any of these areas here. Park West, that is like the hood of Irvine. Any of these areas aren't really going to yield anything good for you, really. Panasonic, but there's some good restaurants here. So I hope that you guys have a good day, and thank you.